Hello guys, welcome back to the AIME problem solution video. Today we get another problem here, and as always, let's start off by reading the problem. So, a rational number written in base 8 is AB.CD, where all digits are non-zero. The same number in base 12 is BB.BA. Find the base 10 number ABC. Now, we realize looking at the base 12 number, BB.BA, we see that the first two, we're gonna ignore the decimals for now. We're gonna look at the first two numbers, which should be B and B. So now we're gonna write out all of the base 12 numbers that have this pattern. So we can write down 11 in base 12, 22 in base 12, 33 in base 12, 44 in base 12, 55 in base 12, and so on. For now, I'll just write these 5. Now we can convert this into base 8. So we can see that this gets turned into 15 in base 8. This gets turned into 32 in base 8. This one in 47 in base 8. 64 in base 8. And 101 in base 8. Now the reason why we don't need to move on is that after 55 and base 12 and beyond, we see that the base 8 for the integer part, so not the decimal part, it's already bigger than 2 digits, so we can't have this, and we don't continue on with writing more. Now, as you can see here, following this pattern, we have BB.BA and AB. So in other words, for the base 12, the last integer, so the ones place, should be equal to the same ones place in the base 8. So we can see that the only two things that satisfy this are if b equals 2 and if b equals 4. So here we have a equals 3, b equals 2, and here we have a equals 6 and b equals 4. Now, because we have a and b for both of these, we can now write down the entirety of the base 12 number. So for 2 here, we have 22.23 in base 12, and for this number here, for if b equals 4, we have another number which is 44.46 in base 12. Now from here, we're going to convert this back into base 8, and for this one, you can see that we get 32.14 in base 8, and for this one, we get 64.30 in base 8. Now, the reason why we can't use this one is because, as the question states, all digits are non-zero, and as you can see here, d is equal to 0. So we don't need to calculate this, which is why our answer should be 321. This is because following the same format as this one, you see that a is going to equal to 3, b is going to equal to 2, and c is going to equal to 1. So ABC should be 321. So the answer is 321 to this problem. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any other solves problem, please let me know down in the comments below, and thank you guys for listening. Bye.